Wait, hello, you guys. I have Week 10 results, reactions, and upsets for CFL Week 10 football games. I said, if you guys follow me on Facebook, I tell you guys I can do it early. I didn't tweet it out, but stay tuned. I will be doing more tweets and more on Facebook and stuff. But when I start school in 2 weeks, I'll have less time of doing videos, so if I can do them early in the morning or the day before I go to school, then I'll let you guys know because I still have them Wednesday for this week. That's going to come up because it is Labor Day week and we have some great games for Labor Day weekend. So you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, there's great games this week. And the Sunday game just ended like 2 hours and like 30 minutes ago. So that's what I was going to bring to you guys. I'm like, oh, might as well just do it early. Oh, dude, I got time. Yeah. I had some dill pickle chips. No, wait, did I say I had dill pickle chips? Yes, we have. I guess I never knew that America had dill pickle chips, but it's mostly Canadian fried, but they had them by Pringles, so that's pretty cool. So we have Thursday night's game on ESPN2 with my Montreal Alouettes. If you guys live in the United States, it's ESPN2. If you guys live in Canada, it's TSN 135. So, this Thursday night's game, my Montreal Alouettes versus Hamilton Tiger Cats. And my Montreal Alouettes pick up the win. They beat Hamilton Tiger Cats 26-23 at Tim Hortons Field. That was their first loss at Tim Hortons Field. I'm so happy because we need to step up in the East. We need to step up in the East in this game because we want to be up in the East. I want to see us go to the Grey Cup. If we go to the Grey Cup, I'll try to manage or tell my parents we can do this. But if I can take work off and I take school off and we can just take a trip up to Winnipeg and go to Investors Group Field and go watch the Grey Cup game, that'd be awesome. The Grey Cup game is the Super Bowl of Canada. It's called the Grey Cup, and it did they broke it last year, right? The Grey Cup, it got broken when they were like passing it around. It's almost kind of it's almost the same, almost the same size as Stanley Cup, but like I think smaller than that. So then we have Friday night's game. Okay, this Friday night's game, I was thinking to my head, I was kind of stupid. I'm like, okay, I think I picked Edmonton, and I was watching the game, I'm like, yes, Edmonton's winning, right? And there was the new guy's name. Oh, dude, I totally forgot his name. Shoot. Was it? Oh. Yeah, but I forgot the quarterback's name. It's the new quarterback. Riley, or was it? No, it wasn't Riley. It was... Oh, dude, I forgot the new quarterback's name. But yeah, the new quarterback that they had, he was making his debut for Edmonton, right? So I'm like, I think I picked Edmonton. So I'm like, okay, that's great, right? So I thought I picked Edmonton. I was like, sweet. But I was at the gym watching, yes, because I had it at the gym. And I was like, yes, I picked Edmonton. Edmonton all the way, they're going to win. And I'm like, Edmonton won. So I was like, yes, Edmonton won. I'm like, I think I got 2 picks right. And I looked back at my video, at my predictions video, and it was Toronto. I picked Toronto. I am stupid for picking Toronto, but it's all good now. I got 1 loss, I think, out of this whole week. And no, 2 actually, so 2. Okay, I couldn't say I got 1. Then we had Saturday afternoon's game was like around 4. That was on ESPN3. I barely watched it because I was here and there watching it because I was watching more of the Arena Bowl game. That was at the same time, 4 o'clock. So I already knew it was going to happen. Calgary's going to win, so I picked up the win that week. So Calgary beat Winnipeg at Investors Group Field by the score of, did I write down? 36-8. So it was a really, really, really great game. They played great. There's no bad games by them. They played phenomenal football. I can't say enough that Bo Levi Mitchell is one of the best Canadian football quarterbacks in the league. Besides Henry Burris. Henry Burris is 40 years old, but he for 40 years old, it's like me, because I'm a Ducks fan. It's like me watching Tim Sonny come back at the age of 43 playing. You think he stopped at 41 or 42, whatever it was, right? That's awful for them, but I think this should be Henry Burris last year. Sit it out, man. You can still watch the games, but just sit it out. You're going to be too old. He still runs mobile. That's what I saw tonight. That's what I saw today. He's mobile. He ran. It's crazy. But Levi Mitchell, hands down, I think he's one of the best in the game today. I think. I don't know. besides back in the day, like, I thought, back in the day when I was watching back in the day, I thought Anthony Calvillo was the man. But this year, I think it's Bolívar Mitchell hands down. He should win MVP. Honestly, I think. That's my prediction. I think he should win MVP quarterback. And they might go back to Grey Cup. It could be Calgary and Marcel Alouettes. I hope we don't see a Grey Cup rematch from last year from BC plays, because it's just, I don't want to see a rematch. No, probably nobody does. But if they do have the rematch, I'll pick Hamilton to win that rematch. But yeah, I think for these weeks, top performers and rankings, I think we'll see Bolívar Mitchell in the top performers, and we'll see Calgary first place in the rankings. So stay tuned for that. That'll be on the channel probably whenever they post it, probably tomorrow, Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. So they won 36-8. Then we had Sunday noon's game that was today at 1 o'clock. 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock? It was 1 o'clock, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it was 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock game our time. Great game, you know. Who's strike? I think. Oh yeah, okay. Red Black strike first, and the Saskatchewan came. Yes, you guys can tell me so now. That Saskatchewan is hands down the worst team ever. I'm just saying. They put. If you don't know, I'm an arena football fan. If you guys don't know who the LA Kiss is, they're an arena football team, right? And I've been a fan since last year, since it became the team last year, right? I've been a fan for 2 years now. The season just ended yesterday. So I've been a fan for 2 years, or 2 years. 2014 season, 2015 season. So 2 years with this team. My heart and soul goes out there. I went to the home opener last year. I didn't go to any of the games this year, but I hope to go to at least one of the games next year. I'm trying to, for the season fold, for the Arena League folds, because everybody's going to the indoor football league. It's just crap. But yeah, one of the games that they maxed, and one of the LA Kiss games that I saw on TV, they maxed out all the penalties. They got every single penalty there is in that game. It was sad. They maxed out penalties. So just like today, Saskatchewan probably maxed out all the penalties. They got every single penalty. And there's a play where, okay, so it was, what's his name? Was it Matt or something like that? The quarterback's name, like Ryan or Matt, whatever. The beginning guy. Then they went to Sean. What's his name? Sean. There was a Matt or Ryan. Tsunami, whatever his name is. The same guy, he wore the face shield. I literally just watched the game like 2 hours, ended 2 hours ago, so it's already 6. Tsunami, whatever. That guy, he threw a pass around and they're taking off. The player caught it, right? He's running. Then as one of the offensive guys coming, his player, they both knocked into each other. I'm like, are you freaking stupid? I tell you how stupid you guys are. He caught the ball, right? Freaking Saskatchewan player. And he runs, Saskatchewan player runs to his own offensive player. I'm like, are you stupid? Are you stupid? Get your fucking hand in the game. It's like watching my LA Kids, because last year when the LA Kids had their inaugural first season, they weren't on the same page as each other, so they're just doing stupid stuff. We maybe won like 2 or 3 games. This year won 4, so we bumped it up like maybe a game or 2. But I saw him like, really? I got pissed off at myself because I was watching this, right? Now they're 0-9 because they did lose. If you guys want to know, I'm like, come on. Corey Chamberlain, right? Jerry Chamberlain, whatever. Corey Chamberlain, get your hand in the game. You got the Banjo Bowl coming next week, which I'm going to tell you guys about. It's going to be a phenomenal game, and I might pick Saskatchewan again. I'm not too sure. If we saw what we saw today, then I'll pick Winnipeg. I think it's but it is in Saskatchewan, so it's in Regina, the Banjo Bowl. We have the 2 Labor Day games on Monday. Those are going to be the phenomenal games to watch. I can't wait to tell you guys. So stay tuned for that. I'll be on Wednesday. Remember, Wednesday. So we have a Thursday night game. And we're Thursday night again, I think, right? So we have another Thursday night game. And the next week after that, we have a bye week, which I'm kind of happy. So we can take a rest, train out, and yeah. So they lose at TD Bank Place in front of a crowd. The whole stadium wasn't filled with Saskatchewan fans, but there was a little fan section of Saskatchewan fans. One wearing the watermelon, because it's the thing, they wore the watermelon as a kid, and he was crying because they lost. And I get it. I feel the Saskatchewan Roughriders' pain, man. They can't just put anything. It felt like me when I was watching my first inaugural Kiss season, the first season in arena football. When I went to the home opener game, they won the game. That was cool. But as I got on, I just got more and more frustrated, just like Bob McMillan does. as coach for coaching the LA kids. I feel bad. But they lose a TD Bank place, but score 35-13. It's what it is. Oh, but back to the Edmonton Eskimos game. Yeah, I totally forgot to finish that. Oh, damn, I was going crazy, right? I'm like, I think Edmonton, yes, Edmonton wins. I'm like, yes, I picked Edmonton. I'm like, okay, good, I'm safe in the face. And I look back, I'm like, I'm sure I picked Edmonton. I look back, and I was like teetering back and forth which one should I pick, and I picked Toronto. So then I lost the game. So I only got 2 picks right, and that was my Montreal Alouettes, and Saturday's game. Everybody knew if you guys picked against Calgary St. Peter's on Saturday, you guys are dumb. Get your heads out of your butts. Don't pick Winnipeg until Drew Willie comes back, and if he's then pick Winnipeg. But right now, don't pick Winnipeg. You could pick them probably next week, because these are the 2 worst rookie teams. We got to pick them next week. I think that's the video. Leave me a comment, subscribe for more. Bye.